Let's go right to my first question. You never dress this way on my show. Ever. I don't think I've ever seen you wear a dress, and you've been on many times, and this is the way you usually appear on the show. That's a picture of your normal. What made you decide this time I'm gonna go with the mind reader? You know?
He's got the desk, he's got the microphone, he's got 20+ years of late night experience.
I swear to God, other people are getting served before us. I feel almost as if I'm being discriminated against. Is that possible? I had to put up with this kind of treatment for the 15 minutes.
And somehow, none of that has ever stopped his own guests from absolutely destroying him on his own show, in front of his own audience, with his own cameras rolling.
Jordan, why do they not wish to be viewed by us?
Maybe they're shy. They don't need to be on television to self-validate.
My wife occasionally, when we first...
Oh, she likes to sing in the shower. Anyway, what's your question?
It's great to be here.
Yeah.
Nice new studio.
This is new. This is a new experience, yes.
Yeah, it's great to...
Giant moon, big fake moon behind you.
Actually, the studio was easier to find than the channel on the TV.
He's my hero. He's been my hero for a long time. You know, and, you know, to meet your hero. Do you have a hero?
Norman Fell from Three's Company.
That's your hero?
Yeah. Mr. Roper. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Roper?
Yeah.
That's not a good hero.
That's all I got.
Better than this guy's hero is some gay actor. But anyway.
Conan O'Brien didn't just tolerate being roasted. He practically built a segment out of it. Bring a celebrity onto that stage, ask them one soft question, and within 30 seconds, they're either commenting on his hairline, his height, his marriage, or somehow, someway, his own mortality.
You just called me stupid and greasy, and a friend doesn't do that to another friend.
I said your fingerprints are stupid.
I hate you. I hate your face.
Speech every year. I gave a speech at the rap party. It always opened the same.
Right.
Whatever season it was. Two seasons, and we still don't suck. It's not lost on me. That's not how it works in show business. No, in this town, you know, they either kick you off or, you know, people forget you're on the air. One of those two things.
Yeah.
I think you might have had both happen to you.
Yeah, I have. Scandal.
Oh, I love that.
The parents, you love it.
The funny thing about that scandal is that they got their dumb kids in there, but then they were able to handle the curriculum with no problem.
Right.
Like none of them flunked out. So I guess evidently the real difficulty is getting in.
Getting into those
Once
colleges.
you're in, you're fine.
Yeah, yeah.
So you went to Harvard, right?
You're travel in big show business circles.
I do.
do not, as you know.
Oh, I know. You are so pale. You look like a coloring book that has not yet been colored. Let's get on you. You look very, very... You know, I know men don't say this to each other, but you look stunning.
Oh, thank you very much.
You know, with your yellow skin and your red hair, you look like a number 2 pencil.
Today, we're counting down the moments guests turned the tables completely. The bits that got so savage the audience didn't know whether to laugh or wince, and the running jokes that turned into full-blown traditions. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll understand why Conan's own team joked that booking a guest was basically hiring someone to insult the boss on camera and getting paid to it.
Only once, but so many people liked it, and it's just not a natural thing to do. And it was.
I love it. I just find it very. I do it to people on the street, Mr. I walk around and I attack people with the Cobra.
I know. It was funny.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
Are we here? Are you actually going to do some working out?
Listen, you don't just get this.
No.
You want to feel that?
No. It looks like a skinny beanbag. I don't know.
Bought Jeff a toilet, like a fancy toilet.
Yeah.
Why did you buy him a fancy toilet?
Why not?
Okay. Then where's my fancy toilet?
And,
I think that begs the question.
when you said, "Where's my fancy toilet?" I was about to say, "You have a show."
Yeah.
But no, I was like...
It's true.
comedy tour that you did, and a routine, you know.
Yep.
And if someone said, "Remember this?" and you go, "Oh yeah, and remember this, and then you might pick up on it and go, "And then I did this, and I remember that."
Yes.
And you start. It starts ticking away at your brain, and your memory starts coming back, and you start to be able to recite certain lines from it. You're going to be rusty, like you are in most of your shows. But,
you know, first of all, you're not wrong. I'm not going after you for being wrong, but saying it out loud seems cruel and unusual.
Slapping play is a low score, and if punching him is a high score, and if pushing you is sort of a medium score, I would give this game what's that to a B+.
If there's one guest who turned roasting Conan into an art form, it's Martin Short. Short doesn't wait for an opening. He treats the interview chair like a stage he's been personally assigned to torch. Over the years, appearance after appearance, he's compared Conan's look to a beloved, wholesome children's TV host. If that host had started drinking a little before the cameras rolled. It's the kind of joke that works precisely because it sounds like a compliment for about half a second before it lands.
Irving Cohen he's an 89-year-old songwriter who writes 15 songs a day at the Brill Building, all of them bad. You know. So, for example, if he were here today, he'd, you know, for example, pull out his cigar and say, "Give me a C, a bouncy C." Conan O'Brien, you're quite a guy. I'd say you stand about oh so high. You got Andy Richter, and that's a good thing. But sometimes you work blue, and that ain't so good. Dot, 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 D, whatever the hell else you want to put in there. Unbelievable. Robin Williams is wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got so much energy. Oh, it's so incredible. Oh, he came back. Oh, little me is so wonderful. Oh, it's like, oh, that Neil Simon's so incredible. About the Odd Couple. Oh, Odd Couple, like Siegfried and Roy doing love letters. Ha! You know. And by the way, this is not a vehicle for me to do impersonations. It's a real thought.
Right. This isn't some cheap way for you to display your wares.
You should see when Jerry Lewis comes back. No.
And what's it like that? Hey!
This is a good place to be. Donuts! You know.
That you just mentioned, which is 25 years of marriage, that must be filled with wonderful...
Marriage bliss with my lady.
All right, that's...
What?
It's going to end here.
All right.
There'll be no 26th year.
By the way, Pat O'Brien, that was filthy that he was calling up.
I can't believe we have a phone out here that's live. It's just terrible.
Yeah, honest to God.
But
this show and irony. Yeah. You're always playing with people's heads. I guess that's late night.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you just exposed all we've got, pretty much. Thanks.
And that's the pattern with Short. He never just insults. He sets a trap. He'll open with something warm, something that sounds like praise, and Conan, trusting soul that he is, leans into it. Right before Short pulls the rug out and turns the whole thing into a joke about his age, his stiffness, or how much he seems to be struggling to stay relevant. What makes it land every time isn't just the writing, it's Conan's reaction. He doesn't shut it down. He leans back, throws his hands up, lets out that unmistakable wheeze laugh, and just takes it. Sometimes, he'll try to fire back. It rarely works. Short's already 3 jokes ahead. By the time these two are done bantering, it barely resembles an interview anymore. It's closer to a genuinely unhinged double act where nobody remembers whose show it actually is. And the wildest part, Short keeps getting invited back, which either means Conan has no self-preservation instinct, or, more likely, he knows this exact chaos is what the audience actually tunes in for.
You do look fantastic, because you're, what, 82 or something, right? How are you now? Because you've been doing this a long time.
I served our country valiantly in the Korean War, and I think I deserve credit for that.
You look like Mr. Rogers if Mr. Rogers drank before each show. And I mean that with love.
I have not seen you since the Capitol riots. Did you ever return Nancy Pelosi's stapler?
No. I got worked up. I was with the crowd. I didn't know what we were doing, and I took...
I'm so excited. Fantastic.
Well, thank you very much, Martin. It's very nice.
You look like someone freeze-dried Prince Harry.
Heavy lifting. From there, Conan usually can't help himself. He starts needling McHale about something completely unrelated, like his shoe size or his family, and it snowballs immediately into an exchange where nobody's really answering the actual question anymore.
This gentleman, this Joel McHale, comes stumbling by.
Oh, my God.
And I say, you've got to come right now and let me show you our cool hangout space. What do you think of the new digs?
Yeah.
They're fun.
Put the cans on.
Would you?
No, it's fun.
You've hung out in Seattle.
Yeah, we totally have. That's where we met, on the back, the
Really?
last two rows of. Well, I had met you on the.
This is a lie coming.
This
No,
is
this is
not
true.
a fucking lie.
Go ahead.
All right.
True
We
story.
were on Peter Thiel's jet. And, we were on
You're
our
not
way.
on the logs, though.
I believe you.
We were in the cargo hold.
You were well. You were. I had appeared. This was on the 12:30 show a couple times.
Yeah.
And then
I knew you from being on the show. Then my
then it
wife,
was-
I married into Seattle.
yes,
And
literally.
yeah, my wife Liza's from Seattle, and so we were up. We were up in Seattle.
I think we were
for Thanksgiving, I think, or something like
You'd
that.
think
Yeah.
the one guy who's been by
you were in
Conan's
the
side since the beginning would be the one person who goes easy on him. You'd be wrong. Andy Richter has spent decades sitting a few feet away from Conan, which means he's accumulated a truly dangerous amount of material. He doesn't need elaborate setups. He just needs 3 words and perfect timing. And suddenly the whole studio is laughing at something Conan clearly wishes had stayed private. What makes Richter's version of the roast different is the tone. It's not combative like the guest star roasts. It's the deadpan, weary delivery of a guy who's simply reporting facts. He'll drop a single understated line about something Conan did years ago, wait exactly as long as it takes for the audience to catch up, and then just move on like nothing happened, leaving Conan to either laugh it off or spend the next 2 minutes trying to explain context nobody asked for. It's the roast style of someone who isn't performing for the crowd. He's just been there long enough to know exactly which buttons still work.
Yeah. I like to say it's Joycean.
Talk about you care, do you? Well, then why don't you do something for me? Why don't you tell me what your son's name is? So, what is it?
He doesn't know. He'll never know. That's why I gave up on him years ago. And I suggest you do the same, Mom.
Derek! Derek! His name is Evan, you jackass!
Here's something that separates Conan's roast segments from almost every other late-night show. The callbacks. A joke doesn't just land once and disappear. It gets planted early in the show, quietly, and then resurrected minutes later at the worst possible moment for Conan. A guest will make an offhand crack about his appearance in the first 60 seconds, and then somehow that same joke gets folded into a completely unrelated story 15 minutes later, landing twice as hard because the audience remembers the setup. This is why so many of these segments spiral out of control in the best way. Guests aren't just riffing in isolation. They're building an entire framework of guests the rope and just waits to see what they do with it.
Sure. You did. You did. And I don't want to say it's a problem, but I'd phone the doctor. Because I've been hearing lately, and I don't know, I know it's the alcohol, sure. But I also think, and again, if you get mad at me at this, because we're just revealing, we're just people, the dentures don't fit anymore, because a mouth can change.
Wait, the crowd is gasping like you've revealed that I wear dentures. I don't wear dentures! I love the crowd's like,
Oh, don't tell us that. I mean, we knew it, but.
I love it when they go, well, that was too far.
Comedy tour that you did,
Yeah.
and a routine, you know.
Yep.
And if someone said, "Remember this?" and you go, "Oh yeah, and remember this, and then you might pick up on it and go, "And then I did this, and I remember that."
Yes.
And you
Yeah.
it starts ticking away at your brain, and your memory starts coming back, and you start to be able to recite certain lines from it. You're going to be rusty, like you are in most of your shows. But,
You know,
First of all, you're not wrong. I'm not going after you for being wrong, but saying it out loud seems cruel and unusual.
It's not just the writing that makes these segments work. It's Conan's physical reactions. Watch closely, and you'll notice he's basically a silent film actor underneath all the dialogue. The exaggerated recoil when a joke lands too close to home. The slow-motion hand-to-chest, how dare you gesture. The moment where he turns directly to the camera, as if silently asking the audience to witness what's being done to him. None of that is scripted. It's just Conan's instinct, built over decades of live television, to make the reaction as big as the joke itself. And that instinct is exactly why guests keep escalating. There's an unspoken feedback loop happening in real time. The bigger Conan's reaction, the harder the next guest tries to top the last one. It's basically an arms race of insults, and Conan is both the battlefield and the guy handing out ammunition.
Harry, you have become a hobo and wander Tuscany. You just called me stupid and greasy, and a friend doesn't do that to another friend.
I said your fingerprints are stupid.
I hate you. I hate your face.
Rush Moving Pictures is the album in question, 1981. It was released on various media, of course, vinyl. Now that's very expensive, so keep your greasy fingers off of it.
Oh,
you can touch the case. Yeah, you can touch the case. I don't want it on the disc. Okay.
I'm not gonna touch the disc. I wasn't gonna touch the disc, and how did you know that I had liquid grease for lunch?
Well, I've known you for decades, and we've had these experiences before.
So why does Conan let this happen? Appearance after appearance, guest after guest, for literal decades. Because it's the format. Late-night interviews are, by design, kind of a scripted illusion. A host and a guest performing a conversation that both sides mostly already know the shape of. Conan blew that illusion up a long time ago by inviting his guests to turn the entire format inside out, making the show funnier, not despite the insults, but specifically because of them. It takes a strange kind of confidence to build your entire on-camera persona around being the punchline. Most hosts protect their image. Conan handed his straight to the guests and said, essentially, go ahead, see what you've got. And somehow, that decision turned into one of the most reliably funny recurring bits in late-night history. So next time you see Conan wince, if you enjoyed this breakdown, let me know in the comments which guest you think roasted Conan the hardest. Because honestly, the competition is a lot closer than you'd think. Subscribe for more late-night deep dives, and I'll see you in the next one.
Well, I think you both did.
I remember you guys were talking, and then he turned to me and goes, "Do you just make noises?"
You don't really need to. Imagine you have no idea. You're just living your life. Your phone dings. I push a video. This is what I see.
God, I hate you. Oh, I hate you more.
Give me a kiss.
All right, so now I'm like this big, goofy, hairy guy.